Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are looking at a company where the board of directors just mix things up a little bit. It smells like a promotion, but let's see what that means regarding the money. In this video, we're diving into Popular Incorporated's latest report. We're going to break down a change in leadership, see what it means, and what kind of money we are talking about. Before we get started, if you like getting straight to the important parts from corporate filings, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community link in the description below where you can discuss these filings with other people. So Popular Incorporated just announced Javier Ferrer as their new director. This happened in June and went into effect at the beginning of July. But that is not all. Ferrer is now the president and chief executive officer for the corporation, also starting in July. He is also stepping into the same roles at Popular Incorporated in Puerto Rico and Popular Incorporated. For the past year, since May of 2024, Ferrer was the president and chief operating officer. Basically, he was overseeing all the business units in Puerto Rico, the mainland United States, and also the Virgin Islands. He was also in charge of the company's strategic planning and data analysis. Now, it is important to talk about a few things. First, there are no special agreements or understandings that made Ferrer the director. Also, he is not related to anyone else on the board. But Banco Popular de Puerto Rico has had loan transactions with Ferrer, his family, and companies that they control. All of these were just regular loans given out normally. Next, let's go look at some numbers, which is the main thing these companies have to file reports about. Alright, let's jump into the financial highlights. Remember, these are big numbers, so we'll focus on the changes. We want to see the story, not just a bunch of digits that the report is telling. This is a report about a new CEO and director, so we want to know if the numbers went up or down with all of that change. First, we see net interest income. This is the money the company makes from interest on loans minus the interest they pay out. For the 6 months ending in June of 2025, it's about 1.9 billion, compared to about 1.16 billion for the first 6 months of last year. That means that the interest income went down about 6%. Next, non-interest income is the money they get from everywhere except the interests such as service fees or transaction fees. For the first 6 months of 2025, it amounted to 284 million compared to the nearly 327 million in the first 6 months of 2024. So from last year to this year, the non-interest income dropped or went down by roughly 15%. Finally, net income shows the amount of profit after all deductions. In the first months of this year, the net income was about approximately 409 million, compared with about 421 million for the first 6 months of last year. That means the net income went down by around 3%. Total assets sums up everything the company owns. For the first 6 months of this year, it came out to 91 billion, compared to the end of last year when it was 89 billion. So there was an increase in assets of a little more than 2%. That means the company owns more things this year. Total liabilities is a tally of everything the company owes. This came out to 81 billion for the first 6 months of this year, compared to 79 billion at the end of last year. Liabilities went up a bit more than 2%. Okay, now let's take a step and look at what these numbers mean in the bigger picture. The leadership changes come at a time when the company is experiencing some dips in income. Interest income went down 6% and non-interest income dropped 15%. Their net income also saw a slight decrease of 3%. The company owns more possessions this year because the total assets increased by 2%. However, because liabilities increased 2% too, the income might have come from money or from some sort of debt. Looking at these numbers, Popular Incorporated is showing signs of stress. If income drops faster than asset growth, the company may have issues with profitability in the future. The new CEO and director has to find creative ways to make the company increase revenue while decreasing its liabilities. This is especially important because their business exists in Puerto Rico, which may encounter unique financial challenges compared to many other locations. Now it is your turn. What do you think of these changes and what do you expect from the new CEO? Put your thoughts down in the comments section. If you found this breakdown to be valuable, then clicking the subscribe button really helps, and leave a like on this video. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.